We will develop the skill of mental relaxation by recognizing the effort underlying attention as awareness focuses in on something, and peripheral awareness as we soften that focused in awareness, the attention. Settling into your practice posture, comfortable, curious, and open. Becoming curious about your present sensory experience, the sounds and sights, smells and tastes, bodily sensations, and mental phenomena, such as thought, whatever it might be, being curious. Becoming curious about your bodily sensations while allowing the other sensory experiences to come and go. What is present within your body? Becoming curious about the bodily sensations that make up, reveal your breathing. Tuning into the gentle stretch on the inhale as the belly, ribs, chest inflate, the shoulders rise. Feeling into the gentle relax as the shoulders sink, chest, ribs, belly deflate. Letting go. Allowing the gentle stretch on the inhale and the gentle relax on the exhale to massage you, to support you in relaxing on every out breath. Gently smiling into every shoulder sinking, every chest belly deflating. How nice it feels to relax, to soften. inviting softness to the whole of the body by recognizing, releasing, and enjoying. Recognizing any excessive effort within the body that might manifest as tension. Supporting its release, but tuning into the releasing on every out-breath as the shoulders sink, chest belly deflate, letting go. Allowing the effort within your body to learn from the releasing, relaxing on every out-breath. Gently smiling into that relief that arises, enjoying. Until it fades, and we repeat. Recognize, release, enjoy. Good. Now become curious towards any excessive effort within the mind, underlying mental activity. Whatever it might be, what mental activity do you notice? And can you notice the effort required for them? Being curious. You might notice the excessive effort manifesting as tension within the area behind your eyes. What do you notice? Become curious towards any softness within the mind, such as being aware, contentment, whatever it might be. What do you notice? Now let us soften the mind by recognizing any excessive effort within it might manifest as tension within the area behind the eyes. Recognizing it, then supporting its release with a few slow, gentle exhalations through the nose, allowing the eyes to soften, the area behind the eyes to soften, to relax. Slow and gentle through the nose, softening, letting go. And as we soften, notice if softness increases within the mind, how enjoyable it might be. Good. We will now intentionally activate excessive effort via mental activities and then release it via softening breaths. So notice how your attention moves and focuses in on, for example, sounds, bodily sensations, sights, smells, tastes, thoughts, whatever it might be. Observe your attention move and focus in. And now become curious if you can notice the effort underlying the attention attending to, observing, focusing in on something might manifest as tension within the area behind the eyes. What do you notice? Now let us see what happens as we soften the mind. Slow and gently exhaling through the nose, allowing the eyes and the area behind the eyes to soften. What do you notice? What happens with your focus of your awareness? Let us do that again. Noticing how your attention moves and takes an experience as an object. Might notice the effort underlying that activity of attending to one. Might manifest as tension within the area behind the eyes. Now as we release, become curious about what happens with your focus of awareness. Does your attending remain? Does your attention let go of the object? Where does your awareness, your attention go? Slow and gently exhaling through the nose, allowing the mind to soften, and noticing. Good, let's do this again with a curiosity too, See how your attention lets go of the object and your body or mind becomes wider, becomes filled with awareness. So allow your attention to listen to a sound, whatever it might be. Noticing the effort underlying it, attending to that sound. Then softening the effort underlying that attention with a slow and gentle exhalation through the nose. And see how awareness of body arises, a falling back, a widening. And a gentle relief that we can enjoy. Now I invite you to open your eyes and allow your attention to observe a sight. Doesn't matter what it is. Notice you observing, attending, whatever you see. And you might notice an effort required for that attending. Now see what happens as you soften the mind. Slow and gently exhaling through the nose, allowing the eyes to soften a bit, the area behind the eyes to soften. And see where awareness goes. Does it stay wide and narrow? Or as you relax, soften, awareness of the body arises. Slow and gently exhaling through the nose, allowing the mind to soften, the focus of awareness to soften, relaxing mind and body. And you might notice as the focus of awareness, the attention weakens, and a more peripheral awareness rises within body and mind. It settles, rests. Good. Now I invite you to practice freely at your rhythm, recognizing your awareness focusing in as it attends to sensory experiences, such as sounds or thoughts, bodily sensations, whatever it might be. Recognizing the effort underlying that attending, focusing in, and whenever you want to, supporting its release, the effort underlying that attending, focusing in, with a few softening breaths. And noticing how the focus weakens and the awareness settles, rests within body and mind in a more peripheral way, naturally. Enjoying that release, that relief, gently smiling into it, until it lasts, and then repeat. Recognize, release, enjoy. Whenever your mind wakes up from being lost in thought, notice the effort underlying your attention focusing in on that thought in a reflective way. How it required a focused in attention to become lost in thought. Then supporting the release of any excessive effort that thinking might have brought. Noticing the relief, enjoying the softness of mind and body until it lasts, and we repeat. Recognize, release, enjoy. As you release the effort within your mind, it does not necessarily mean that your awareness lets go of that object that you have been observing. But you might probably notice a weakening of the focusing in and an increase in a more peripheral awareness, knowing. Recognize, release, and notice, being curious what happens as I soften the effort underlying my attention, gently smiling into that relief, enjoying how nice it feels to rest within body and mind. as awareness rests within the body and mind. Simply notice when attention moves out, focusing is in, recognizing the excessive effort underlying, that moving away, focusing in, supporting its release with a few softening breaths, and enjoying the settling in, the resting within body in a more peripheral way, until it lasts and we repeat. Recognize, release, enjoy. Notice as you release the effort underlying attention, moving out, focusing in. Awareness naturally settles, fills body, rather than us having to force to return to. Awareness naturally, freely settles within the body as we soften. Recognize, release, enjoy. Slowly and gently exhaling through the nose, allowing the mind to soften, the body to soften. As we transition out, reflect upon any benefits of this practice. Thank you for practicing, and a reminder that the skills developed here are available to you in daily life.